Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
And welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is Monday, April the 13th. And
good.
Y'all missed it. I don't know what got into my cohort.
Oh, boy.
But he was showing me this new shirt he has.
Yeah, I like this shirt. I was dancing to the music.
He was.
Yeah.
I think a button popped. I'm not sure you were dancing so hard, Dan. You know? Good grief. That was funny.
I have to motivate myself, especially on a Monday. It's oh my gosh.
It's slow pace.
Yeah, the weekend was like, is it going to rain? Is it going to rain? Is it not going to rain? Is it going to rain? Is it not going to rain?
You know, and it's kind of funny because we talked about this actually in church yesterday where my pastor said, most people are like Mondays like, you know, and he said, that was the first day after Jesus rose from the grave. It can't be. Yeah. And I thought, well, I don't remember to think about that all the time. You know, I'm like, it's Monday. It's Monday. Everybody knows Monday. I got stuck in traffic this morning trying to get to work.
I saw that.
There was quite a line. And bless the people that do it, because I'm going to be nice. But maybe they could wait till after the morning rush hour. People were trying to get their kids, to school in Bergman and all that. And it was just like, okay.
What kind of work were they doing?
They weren't doing anything
yet. Were they standing around contemplating what they were going to do?
And some guy had a piece of paper out, and I thought, he's got to read directions on what they're going to do. I don't know. They're doing something. I don't know. I couldn't tell anything that needed to be done.
There's a lot of that going on around town.
Yeah. Well, and I'm all for improvement.
Yeah, they're laying a lot of internet cable in some of the rural areas.
Good grief. Yeah. I have access to all kinds.
You have access to all kinds of internet now, don't you?
Yeah, now I'm getting all the ads, You can do Kinetic for $20 a month.
Yeah.
Till you can't.
Yeah. It's a way to get you to sign that 3-year contract or whatever it is.
Is it like a length of time contract probably?
I think there's a reason for all that. Yeah. To get you locked in where you can't get out and
And then they're going to raise it at some point.
Now you can't come into an area and have 60, 80 trucks digging holes and putting fiber optics and then all of a sudden say it's going to be cheaper than everything else. It won't. They got to pay for all that.
Yeah.
Somebody's paying for it,
right.
And you will pay for it later.
Now, they may get more customers,
they do.
in bulk.
They do, yeah.
But I'm happy with my internet service most of the time, except when it just kind of lags sometimes. But, it happens.
Yeah, it always does.
But I have a very good internet service with Reynolds Media.
Go ahead.
And internet. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate the personal touch there.
Well, I think you won't get that with the
I'm pretty sure
with the others. You can call us and text us.
I can't text Ian Reynolds and go, something squirrely, can you check it out? Mm-hmm. And he'll go do it.
Yeah.
So there's value in that 100%, and it's very affordable. So that's all I have to say.
I think you just shamelessly plugged
I did.
Reynolds Media.
It wasn't shameless. It was very intentional.
Very intentional.
Yeah. Dan, what'd you do this weekend?
I kind of laid around. I worked on the Jeep again. I'm having such a hard time with that. I can't get the fuel pump to activate.
You need an expert to come out and help you?
I do need an expert to come out and tell me what's going on.
Do they make house calls?
I would love that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to get somebody to haul it in.
Up or something.
Haul it in. Yeah, I've checked all the wiring, and where it plugs in, from the plug to the tank works, and from the plug to the battery works. Everything works, but when I plug it in, it doesn't work. So it's either the plug or something else. And
I'm baffled.
I'm beyond. It's such a simple problem that I'm like, what do I do now? The relay works. I just don't know what to do. Yeah, I like this.
You're like, woe is me, man. I can't fix it. We had a fun weekend, too. Yours wasn't fun, but we did. We had little Paxton, so that was a lot of fun.
Good.
He's developing his own little personality there. We had a blast with the kid. But anyway.
Is he still riding the little robot?
He didn't try to touch it. He's learning that he can get by with things that mom and dad's or they have different rules.
Yeah, they do,
and Nana and Papa do, and he can call us our names. That melted me.
Oh my gosh.
But he didn't try to mess with my phone, my remote control for the TV, or my iRobot. None of it. And he does that at home. He'll steal their phones as quick as he can get them.
So he doesn't want the wrath of
Nana or Papa.
Nana or Papa to be on top of him. And
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be embarrassed, and he doesn't want to cry at the granny's house.
Well, that didn't help when he busted his lip. So
Oh.
he did plenty of crying then. He was trying to climb up in the chair, and I guess his tooth hit.
Oh yeah.
It was a meltdown.
Oh,
for
I bet it was.
A tad bit of time. I don't blame him. He was bleeding and all that, Okay, Dan.
Fun times though.
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
Soak it in.
Having a blast.
Because they get older, and then when they get so old, you go, "Wow, we can't do that anymore."
Well, Piper even, she's 14, and
Yeah.
she doesn't want to come as often and hang. I mean, she does, but
But
it's different.
grandparents are on the back burner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's how it's supposed to be, isn't it?
it'd be nice if it wasn't, but yeah, it's okay.
I mean, they're
it's
supposed
okay.
to be
They got
living their life.
Yeah, they
right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, how about we jump into some weather?
How about it?
Let me see here. Okay, today a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 2 and 3 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high of 82 for today. Chance of precipitation is at 20%. And then tonight, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. A chance of precipitation is still at 20%. 25 mile per hour gust with a low of 67. Tuesday, a 20% chance of showers again. High of 84. Tuesday night, our chance of precip increases to 40% with a low of 67. And then Wednesday, chance of showers again. High of 79, but the chance of precip is at 60%. And Wednesday night, again, showers, possibly a thunderstorm with 80%. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. And low of 61.
It looks like it may spit rain all week here.
Yeah.
On Thursday, it looks like it's still a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And this usually happens after, lunchtime. Sunny with a high of around 84 degrees, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds. Thursday night, low 63. Partly cloudy. Look, they took the rain out of the forecast, but they threw it right back in on Friday for 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wind gust up to 25 miles per hour, and the high is going to be 86 degrees.
Wow.
Overnight low for Friday is 59. 60% chance of showers continues. Saturday, 50% chance, and Sunday looks like the rain is gone by then. And the high is only 68. So
let me say that the forecasts take a lot longer to read anymore because there's so many chance of precipitations in there presently. Okay. How about you talk about topic to ponder? Let me bring it up here.
okay.
Oh, good gosh, it's left-handed. There we go.
Well, this week's topics to ponder are based on our human condition and the way we reflect on things.
Okay, well, we're going to play our intro.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay, read it.
Okay. Have you ever outgrown something but had a hard time letting it go?
Yes.
Do you know what that would be?
Well, and it's not so much that I outgrew it, and it just happened this year. And it was my old piano. I didn't outgrow it. It just kind of died. But I had a very hard time letting that go because that was what I learned to play the piano on.
Yeah.
You know, that type of thing.
Is that the one that's still out in the field?
It's not out in the field. Richard accidentally ran over it with a side-by-side, and it's now in the... Y'all, we were riding through the woods on the side-by-side yesterday, and he put it out in the junk pile out there, and it was like starting to peel up. But I really didn't have any emotion towards it finally.
Well, you'd let it go. You
I'd let
had
it go.
decided to let it go,
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, gosh, I hadn't thought about it.
Oh,
Oh,
you came up with this.
I know. I come up with it and thought, and I talked to Kelly about it and
Yeah.
have her to answer the questions.
Well, you want to read?
Have you ever outgrown something but had a hard time letting it go? I think, when I was younger, I I would buy an old car and then fix it up, restore it, and then I would keep it. And it would be like, okay, what am I going to do with it now?
Because
and
you'd put work into it.
Put work
and
in
you
it.
couldn't let it go.
Yeah.
I get that.
Probably an old classic car. I had a 56 Ford Fairlane, a two-tone blue and white, and it was beautiful. And I bought it and painted it and restored it and all that stuff. And
You put a lot of work into it.
yeah, you just hate to let it go. And the sad part about the thing, my best friend, his son needed a car, and I said, well, if he'll keep it, keep up with it, I said I could pass on the torch, and this is a classic, and he can treat it like a classic. And he said, oh, yeah. And he was going to pay me, and never received a penny for it,
Yeah.
And he had painted graffiti on the side of the car to make it cool.
And didn't ask?
No, he didn't ask. I mean, I sold the car to him and wrote the title and the whole thing. I mean, it was his car.
It was not yours anymore.
Yeah, but I never. Yeah, it was just like.
But never got
you
any money. He got a
ruined it.
free car
He got a free
and
car.
ruined it.
Yeah.
I think things that may have sentimental value are usually a little bit harder for
Yeah.
people to let go. But that was hard work that you put into that, and they didn't appreciate it the way you did. But you sold it and did it for free.
Yeah.
That was probably burned.
And it kind of ruined the friendship for a while because
yeah.
I was like, are you going to pay me
Yeah.
for that? And I told him one day, I said, the friendship is worth more than the money, and I'm just going to let it go.
You forgave him.
I forgave the debt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Didn't forgive him. I took him around back and beat the crap out of him. No, I didn't.
I've loaned money to people and never got it back.
Yeah.
So and it's kind of the same
Yeah.
premise
Yeah.
that you're promised something in return,
You should pay.
and
you
you should pay
make
your
an
debt.
effort.
You should pay. You should at least address it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, people.
anyway,
Well,
we've got some answers.
we do. Do you want to?
The topic to ponder question for today is: have you ever outgrown something but had a hard time letting it go? And Debbie Van Oker Harder said, definitely. I had mementos from my childhood, my kids, grandparents, and parents. Most were packed away and have been for years. They have gone through 20-some moves, but just can't part with them. So she can't yet.
Have you ever done that with your kids'
Oh,
stuff?
I've still got some of my kids'
I
stuff.
do too, but
yeah.
I got rid of some.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sin Parton said, the weight of others' opinions, growth is good.
Okay.
Okay. Your brother said, if outgrown equals worn out, guilty.
So I guess yes.
Yes, I'm sure he did. Leslie King says, probably the generation I grew up in.
I think people who were gone through the Depression have really a knack for hanging on to things.
Yeah,
My mom was that way.
They didn't have anything, though.
But they didn't have anything.
But when they got things, they were like, this is valuable.
Yes.
And
they appreciated the value.
Other generations look at that and go, why did she hang on to that
That's
for
what
so
I would
long?
do, Yeah.
It's worthless to you.
Well, to me.
Treasures.
Yeah, you're
to them.
right. You're right.
My wife Kelly says, I have. It's a strange mix of knowing it's right, but still feeling the loss.
Yeah.
Aaron Anderson said, I actually kept them. I don't get to play with toys anymore much.
Okay.
So maybe he does a little bit.
Yep.
And then Liz Torgensen says, yes, there's your answers.
For that particular question.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the rest of the week's topics to ponder. I am going to get that graphic off of there.
Go to our Facebook page. It's up, ready to go. Have you ever outgrown something but had a hard time letting it go?
I like tomorrow's. Okay. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, though. You'll have to wait till 5 o'clock or whenever it posts on Around the Table Facebook page. And in case you didn't know that, they do post. It'll post tonight for tomorrow.
About 5 o'clock today.
So that you can experience that along with us. All right, let's move on.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
Wow, that was quick. 56 years ago, these 7 words from Apollo 13 astronaut John Swigert began one of history's most perilous space adventures, containing one of the most misquoted lines. An oxygen tank needed both for life support and power generation had exploded on board, crippling the spacecraft. On instructions from Mission Control in Houston, the 3 astronauts drifted around the moon, whose gravity slung them back toward Earth. 4 days later, they took a very delicate and perilous ride through the atmosphere before a safe splashdown in the Pacific. And they did, a movie about that. And it was really interesting to see up close and personal. Probably basically what happened.
Yeah.
And what don't you think you would just be like,
oh my gosh,
I don't know how
I'd be panicked.
Yes. Like, are we going to make it back?
Yeah, and the capsule was really small. I mean, they had to go up into the LEM.
Yeah.
The Lunar Excursion Module, and it wasn't built for 3 people. It was built for 2, but they had to go up in there and shut the other one down. And it was what a mess.
Yeah, and they were calculating all this stuff, to make sure they got back.
Yeah. Scary times.
It is scary times. All right.
Any golfer who's a kid has always dreamt of playing the Masters and winning it. I was able to do that.
This was back in 1997. 29 years ago, Tiger Woods became at the age of 21 the youngest player ever to win the Masters golf tournament. His 270 total was also the lowest score in tournament history, and his 12-stroke win was the largest margin of victory. Woods said he was living a dream.
Wow. And he still is in the news.
Yeah.
Good
poor
and bad.
guy, he's got troubles.
He does have some troubles. Whoa, okay. If you don't recognize that, I don't know where you've been. Movie TV composer Bob Conte was born this day in 1942, 84 years ago. Conte is best known for his scores for Rocky, Karate Kid, and The Right Stuff, which earned him an Academy Award. And that was Gonna Fly Now, theme from Rocky.
Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you weather, times are good and bad, happy or sad.
Soul legend Al Green was born on this day in 1946, 80 years ago, and this was his classic, Let's Stay Together.
He's so smooth.
He's smooth.
Right into this world, all alone. Gotta take your soul, you're on your own. The crow flies straight, a perfect line.
Okay, actor Ron Perlman was born this day in 1950. He's 76. His roles include FX series Sons of Anarchy, and that was the show's theme song.
Wake up!
Oh.
Jeff, wake up, Jeff. Don't sleep now. You gotta go home. Gotta go home, Jeff.
Ricky Schroeder was born on this day in 1970. He's 56 today.
Wow.
We first met him as a child actor in The Champ, for which he picked up a Golden Globe for that.
That just gave me goosebumps. I remember that feeling of, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
his desperation.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
That was singer Lou Bega. He has a birthday today. He is 51, born in 1975, and that was his big hit, Mamba Number 5. I don't know if that was a one-hit wonder
I don't know.
or what his story is, but I don't hear about him anymore. We have, after the break, we will have Wanda Massengale in the studio, and she has a feline
Yeah.
named Toyota.
Toyota.
We're going to find out all about
Or it's
Toyota.
Toyoto.
Okay, Toyota. We invite you to stay with us, and we'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. In the studio, we have Wanda Massengale. She comes every 2 weeks. She represents the Ozark Humane Society, and she features a pet of the week. And this time we have Toyota, who is a 2-year-old cat. But we're going to turn this over to Wanda and let her tell us all about little Toyota.
Well, Toyota was a dump cat, of course, and he's scared, and this is his first field trip.
Which, is that yours? Yeah.
So he's not real happy about his first field trip, I don't
Well, he
think.
feels safe in his carrier,
Yeah,
or
and-
safer in his carrier, it looks like.
And considering if he takes off, it might be good he's just sticking his head out.
We can find him because he's big.
Yeah. He's 2 years old, and his adoption fee is $75, and of course he's been fixed and everything.
He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's not going to have to be put on hold. The little kitten I brought last time, Grub, is on hold.
Oh, good.
And the puppy I had before that is on hold, but the brother's still available. And let's see, Cookie was the little puppy's name.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Cookie.
Look,
There were
Toyota wants to just go investigate.
There were 10 in that litter that was found, I think, and the shelter took 2, and the gentleman that found them in a box. Here, honey, I'm not going to let you out, I don't think. Your eyes are getting real big. I asked about March adoptions, and there were 1 dog and 8 cats, so that's 9. April so far is 1 dog and 1 cat.
Okay.
In-house is 23 dogs and 13 cats, and the cats are also, the 13 is what they have there and at the cat cafe and in the cat tower at the thrift shop.
Okay.
So, but yeah, there's 13. And the plant sale is the May 2nd from 9 to 1 at Coster Paws Thrift Shop. Drop off is Thursday, April 30th, May 1st at Thrift Shop. Like house plant cuttings, bulbs.
And they're there for people to exchange?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I get in trouble when I go anywhere near a nursery or plants, big time. And
So she steers clear.
I have to.
Okay.
I really do, because I do love my flowers. This I brought. I've had it. We did it on the 726 show a long time ago. It's got a battery, and
It's
it
a puppy
opens
dog.
up in the middle, and you can put it on different vibrations for heartbeat. And it can be for a little puppy, kitten. It stops anxiety or helps with anxiety, separation if you've got a puppy away from its mom, during storms, just anything like that is supposed to help the pet. Now, my dog would tear it to pieces, not Sugar, but Teddy Bear.
So it
But some will-
vibrates a heartbeat, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does a heartbeat. And the device is inside the Velcro.
I'm thinking a little kid could benefit from that.
Yeah, really. Yeah. That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just push it, and then you can do different
Different
spaces
beats.
of it, different
Yep.
beats.
Okay.
Yeah. But it goes right. I'm not sure how to turn it off now. Maybe it will. It's been a while since I've dealt with it, but I bought it to show that it's for, 4th of July, for a puppy or a kitten.
Well,
or,
and especially, if you've gotten a new puppy or whatever, then you may have to leave them for a period of time. You're going to have to. And maybe that will bring them comfort, during that process as they learn that you're not going to be there all the time.
and it might be good if it's a car ride.
Sure.
You know,
I can
just-
think of, I like it.
And I asked about needs: cat litter, cat food, dry cat food, wet cat food, same thing with dog food, cleaning supplies, washcloths, towels, blankets, newspapers. In the newspaper this weekend, I always read Batavia Friendship Club because I know so many of them because I taught their kids at Alpena or watched them grow. And Batavia Friendship Club, the ladies are gathering newspapers for the shelter and Walmart bags for the thrift shop. So that's
yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
plastic bags from grocery stores, Walmart, whatever they need when they
Mm-hmm.
sell
Sure,
things.
sure.
So that's another place a person can get rid of, recycle the bags.
Mm-hmm.
The spay and neuter clinic, the next one's here, is April 24th,
Okay.
May 29th, and June 12th, and that's the only dates that I have been given.
Now you have to go to their website.
On Facebook, yes.
And
put
go ahead.
in like dog, cat, weight. I think age, because I think real old ones they won't fix, or real
Well, or
super,
really
super
super
big
young.
ones they
And-
can't because it's dead weight.
Right. Okay.
But they also have them here, and they also have them in other areas around here.
Okay.
So there's a lot of places that do the spay and neuter clinics or everything. Last
We
week,
encourage you to go to any of them.
oh yeah,
You know, and just
yeah.
to go through that process. I mean, we're here to talk about the Humane Society, but just look after your pet as you should, I guess, as a responsible pet owner. And spaying or neutering can be part of that, unless you're going to, let them have pups or kittens.
Well, they have a mama cat with 2 little babies that are 2 weeks old that's been rescued.
Wow.
So, it just happens.
Yeah.
And I know that they've done 10 for a friend years ago, but a person can donate on their website anytime,
Mm-hmm. And any amount of money.
any amount. But it is very, very important to keep up with their shots, their medications, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a file on my 2, Sugar Baby and Teddy Bear, when they get their shots or the medication or whatever, I just file it.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I keep up with their rabies shots and their parvo distemper. But it's very important to keep that going.
And something else that you might think about with a pet is that tick and flea season
Oh, yeah,
is here.
yeah. I get the monthly pill. And you can get the 3-month pill, but the one I get is for heartworms and
And that's for dogs, because
Dog.
cats won't do that. You can't do that with cats. You can't do a 3-month.
no, I'm sure not. I just do the month.
But there's different, there's different ones that you can utilize, and you can get them anywhere. But like she said, some of them. I do my dog for 3 months,
That
but you
Recto.
can't do cats that way.
No.
So, yeah.
No, but the fleas are so hard for them. And I know when I got Sugar Baby, she was covered with fleas and flea poop.
Yeah.
And she was not 6 weeks old.
Ouch.
It happens.
And she
Well, if you don't control it either, it can
Right.
overtake the animal
home.
and make it sick and possibly
Right.
die. So
well, it makes them drains her blood.
Yeah.
Right.
She hadn't been wormed, no shots or anything. So
Yeah.
I got onto that real fast.
And if
but
you've ever tried to get rid of fleas,
and
boy howdy.
if they come in the house, they're there for a long time.
You know how we got rid of them? This is just a tidbit for you people. We put bowls of water with a lamp. They would jump into the water and drown. But you have to put like dish soap in it. Had that at my mom's
Oh, my
when she
gosh.
didn't live there anymore.
Yeah.
And we still had her home, and there was a cat there, and boy howdy, it took care of it, but
Yeah.
it was a process. So you just want to treat it from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better for the animal. It's just less stress for
Yeah, it's
everyone.
unhealthy for the cat or the dog.
But the plant sale, like I said, is coming up. Donations can be made to Harrison Animal Clinic for the.
Oh, I hear the kitty.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Humane Society and Pal Feed.
Okay.
Because like I said, they do pallets of dog food, but they get older ones in, or they have a tooth problem and they need the can. So it's just a circle. That's all it is.
Right.
Taking care of all
Right.
these. This one was out in the cat room out there, and Maritza said, "Oh, he'll go, and now I can clean the room because he's always under my feet." He's such a loving little thing.
He's just like, you brought me to someplace I don't know where I'm at.
Well, that's it. But out there, that was his environment, and he was rubbing
Right.
against my leg. He wanted me to pet him. He just
He would make a good pet for someone.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He definitely would.
Right.
And he's a beautiful, healthy
Right.
baby. And they really socialize out there, but volunteers, I didn't hear any more about, and we'll ask about people that can check out an animal when they get that started to take for walks, hikes, which we talked about that last time. I just thought that was such a great idea.
You bet. You bet.
So,
Anytime you want to volunteer for something like that, I'm sure the Humane Society is happy to have you.
yeah.
Well, Wanda, we want to thank you for featuring Toyota today and all the information that you provide for the Ozark Humane Society. And we talk about being responsible owners and things such as that. And you might look into that little pup.
I got it off of Amazon.
You got it on Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got it when we got the DNA
Yeah, I remember
test
this.
for Dobby.
Mm-hmm.
Because we wanted to know what Dobby
That's been
was.
about 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are available. And consider that for your pet and keep them happy during separation anxiety if they
Might
have
be
it.
good for a little baby, too.
That's what I'm thinking.
Heartbeat.
You know? Yeah. Well, thank you again for coming every couple of weeks and
Thank
featuring
you
the
for
animals
having us.
and giving us a rundown.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to break.
Thanks, Wanda.
Oh, I didn't know if you weren't
No,
done.
no, just I'm thanking Wanda.
We're going to head to a break. We'll be back after these messages. Stay with us.
Around the Table on the original KHOZ.
Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. I don't know, I have any idea what I was going to say. It just like, it completely left me, Dan. I'm not sure what happened to our, never mind.
You know, we've got a new, what's it called? Environmental pickup? Trash pickup.
Yes.
We got a new company that picks our stuff
Well,
up.
they bought out LRS.
Okay.
Evidently.
And it's called GFL.
I think that's Green for Life.
Green
is
for
what that
Life.
stands for.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing their spring cleanup this week. So if your regular trash pickup is on a Monday,
You missed it.
and it comes before 9 o'clock, you're out of luck. I mean, hopefully you did, but they have a lot of items that you can actually put out by the curb, and they will graciously and for no extra charge pick up these items. And we'll go through some of the items that we have here listed. They'll pick up small clothes like toys, clothes, small items must be bagged or boxed as to prevent litter, blowing, or spillage.
I get that.
Yeah. They'll pick up pieces of carpet and padding, must be cut in 4-foot lengths, rolled and secured not to exceed one room. So, I mean, if you're remodeling one room.
Yes, if you're remodeling your whole house, probably not going to work.
They will pick up small furniture like a dresser, table, chairs, love seats, sofas, and recliners, those kind of things. They will pick up mattresses, any size, but they have to be wrapped in plastic and taped.
That might take a lot of clean wrap.
Yeah, you could use garbage bags.
Yeah, you could make it
and
work.
tape them together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appliances not containing Freon, like air conditioners, and dehumidifiers, they have Freon in them. They will take dishwashers, washers, dryers, hot water heaters, and the like. Outdoor lawn furniture, they'll take that, and they'll take lawn toys, lawn furniture, barbecue grills, bicycles, kids' motorized toys that have batteries in them. The batteries must be removed. And here's some of the items they will not take. They will not take tires, no batteries of any kind, liquid waste or household waste like paint, varnish, and insecticides. They will not take large construction materials and remodel projects.
Okay.
Other than one room of carpet. They will not take automobiles and automobile parts. They'll not take Freon-contained appliances. They will not take concrete, dirt, bricks, or blocks, and they will not take electronic waste. I don't think they'll take monitors and that kind of thing.
Okay.
They will not take yard waste like leaves and grass clippings. They do that once a year, I think, at another time. And these items exceeding 6 foot in length.
Any item, I guess.
Any item.
Huh.
If it's 6 foot 2 inches, they won't take it.
So there are some rules to that, but what a great opportunity
Yeah.
to get rid of some junk you have laying around.
Yeah, and that starts today, and then they'll pick up on your regular pickup day. My day is tomorrow, so I need to get busy if I've got things I want to put out.
You do, sir.
If you have any questions, you can call GFL Environmental Harrison office at 870-204-6690. That number again is 870-204-6690.
Now that housekeeping chore is over with, that's a long one, Dad. Coming up this weekend, we have the Shop Small Crawl. That's happening Saturday. There are several businesses around the square and off the square that will be participating, and this is a great time to go and, especially, Mother's Day is coming up, and it's always a good thought that if you want to buy something for your mom and you want to participate with some of these businesses, which here are some of them that are listed: Beautiful Mess, Benton House, Cressy's, Early Bird, Frenzy, Lux, Made for More, Missing Piece, Rag and Bone, Sam Alexander, Shelby's and Sisters. And they will, you get a passport and you go to each one, and I think there's prizes you can win for being at all of them and winning a prize.
Cool.
Okay.
We want to mention that Psych Bike has a group ride every Saturday. If you'd like to get involved with bike riding, if you have a bike or looking for a bike, what a great place to go. The Psych Bike will hook you up with a ride. They meet every Saturday at 3 p.m. Right there at their shop, and they will take a short 3-mile ride around Harrison.
I imagine it is not a lot of hills and all that because they really don't know how accomplished you are riding a bike. So I'd say they try to, let that be for everyone. That's gone, Dan. That's done.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Rev Up Main Street Car Show will be happening April 18th. We will have the new Main Street director in this week to talk about this, but also visit with her about her new position and all the details there. But this car show is happening Saturday from 9 to 12, and it's on the downtown square around the courthouse. Sounds like a fun time. Go check that out.
Yep.
Also, Hopewell Baptist Church, first annual Women's Say So night. That's April 18th from 6 to 8. You can RSVP or text 870-754-4956. This will happen at Hopewell Road, 6615. That's at Hopewell Baptist Church. And there'll be a dinner, testimonies, worship, and giveaways. So if that's something that interests you, that's happening Saturday night from 6 to 8 at Hopewell Baptist Church.
Also on the 18th, North Arkansas Regional Medical Center is having their Miles for Hope 5K run and walk. You could join them the morning of the movement. Community and compassion is the theme. Every step supports local cancer care, honors survivors, remember loved ones, and stand beside those currently fighting the battle with cancer. And it starts at 8:30 a.m. It starts at the North Arkansas Regional Medical Center. And it starts there and ends there, so I'm sure.
So that's different because a lot of times it used to be down at the soccer fields, but this is starting at the hospital.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Sure is.
All right.
Check it out.
Yeah. And then Red Oak Baptist Church is having burgers and dogs. I think that means hot dogs, not woof woof dogs.
Oh, well.
At Minnie Harris Park Gazebo, RSVP by 4:15. So you've got 2 days to RSVP, and you'll contact Steve Bailey at 204-9063. But it starts at 11:30, and bring your entire family. There's going to be a raffle and just a good time at the Minnie Harris Park.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you missed the blood drive I think it was last week that the Community Blood Center of the Ozarks had, they're having another one on the 20th. That will be this coming, not today, but next Monday from 12 to 6, and it will be at the First Christian Church Fellowship Hall. If you're wanting to give blood, you missed the last one, this is a good way to do that. You can schedule an appointment by calling the Community Blood Center of the Ozarks at 417-227-5006. Again, that number is 417-227-5006 for the Community Blood Center of the Ozarks, and support them. They're giving away $195 values on discount tickets to go to different places, so check that out if you want to go to their website.
Plus, you get a free T-shirt, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like. Free T-shirt. And Ozarks Adventure Pass, over $195 value, 2 free admissions to all 4 attractions, and that is Ripley's Believe It or Not, the Discovery Center in Springfield, Scott's Family Amazium. That's in Bentonville, Arkansas, and also the, I can't read that, I'm sorry.
Turpentine
Creek in Eureka Springs.
I can barely read it either, but the how did you pronounce that word?
Amazium.
No, that's not what you said.
I don't
Amazium.
know. Amazium. Same thing.
I was like, okay. I try not to laugh all the time, but that was pretty funny. Take advantage of that. They need blood.
I need to be kicked every now and
in
then.
the booty.
That's fine.
And lastly, for now, annual plant and bake sale. We talked about there's one May 2nd, and that would be the Ozark Humane Society. But this one is Friday, April 24th at the Yellville City Park. So people in that area, or if you want to travel down there, there's another opportunity for an annual plant and bake sale.
Okay.
All right, Dan, let's take a break.
All right.
We'll be back. Stay with us. Well, darn. Here we are.
There we go.
There we go. I'm just trying to find my fine-tuned.
Trying to find the mix.
I'm trying to find the correct mix, and sometimes
It's difficult,
that's a challenge.
yeah. It is challenging.
It can be,
Yeah.
especially for
But
people
just make
like
sure
me.
that my microphone's on. I don't care about yours. So, yeah, there you go.
Talk now. Oh,
What are you doing?
I like to mess with Dan. I can't help it. Okay. We are going to talk about. I want one thing. One thing I do want to mention, and that is just so you can put it on your calendar. That save the dates, and this is celebrating. Excuse me. What am I not hearing? Maybe it's my ears. Happy birthday to Harrison will be happening, and there's going to be the big gala in June, but they're going to start doing a thing at May 1st down on the square, and they want people to put that on their calendar and be able to come, and that's kind of the kickstart, and it's celebrating our past, building our future is the theme for the Harrison 150.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now, trending.
The U.S. is banning some of these drones. There's drones all over the place.
Evidently.
Yeah, people have them, and
Can they use them in the water to look for stuff?
underwater?
Because yeah,
I guess if you had an underwater
like I don't know.
camera,
There must
yeah,
be
I think
some
you
kind
can.
of thing.
I think you
Huh.
can radio
Okay.
control those things. Anyway, no drones are not. Drones are not suddenly banned in the U.S. It's just that they're not allowing you to buy them here anymore.
What?
The feds have blocked the sale of the new DJI drone, and that's made in China.
Okay.
And I have a DJI. It's a professional drone. And when I bought it, you had to register, and you had to accept all of these things that the DJI could see of what the drone was doing. You couldn't fly it without.
I guess you can spy. Is that why?
I
Why
think,
are there so
I
many
think what
regulations
it is
on it?
they want it. And it sends out a wireless transmission to a phone or an iPad or whatever. Well, they can pick that up too, so they can see what people are doing with their drones, and that's why the Americans are banning that. They've started selling them under new names. DJI is, but the U.S. government is wise to them and is banning those also. And even if you smuggle one in from Canada, the FCC has banned flying them. So those will have to stay grounded for now.
Now, they must be some really high-tech drones, not just your little average drone that your kids can go buy at
No,
Walmart.
I think they're all the same.
Any drones.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I know
because
people have utilized them. They used to utilize them on our roof claim.
Right.
He took his drone and he did it, and it was wonderful technique.
And if you ask that person about his drone, he will say that he has to accept notifications, and the DJI wants access to the camera and to the sound and the whole thing.
What do they think you're doing?
And that's what
nefarious things, I guess?
They're saying that they are doing spying.
Wow.
So-
You can, I guess.
Yeah, you
I
can.
guess that's
Sure,
legit.
sure you can.
So you can't fly yours? You can fly it.
I
'cause
can
you've
fly
done-
it.
You just can't buy another one.
Yeah, I can't buy another one. Yeah,
Ever. Right now.
until they find out why they. I guess.
Wow.
They need to limit the access on who gets to see that,
Mm-hmm.
and the owner of the drone, which is DJI, requires that you can't fly it without allowing them access to the drone.
Because I want to make sure you're not trying to kill them.
Oh, I guess.
I don't know. Interesting. Okay.
Have you heard this new way of making French fries? Researchers at
No.
the University of Illinois think they've made the perfect healthy French fry that doesn't require as much oil, but also won't sacrifice crunch. That's what you need in a French fry is the crunch. Unfortunately, it requires something that will probably burn down the kitchen like a microwave fryer. The researchers made one so they can perfectly heat the fries without causing them to absorb oil. The problem is no one sells them, and the heating oil is in a microwave will almost certainly blow up.
Well, it'd be nice, I guess, to have healthier French fries, but
Yeah.
that's kind of the
Kind of defeats the purpose
defeats
of.
the.
You want that oily taste, right?
Well, I mean, isn't that what makes French fries French fries?
Yeah.
Besides potato.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow,
Okay.
and we don't really have time for anything else. But you know what? I will say this. I can't get my pages. Never mind, I'm done. I can't even get to what today is. Alrighty, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in.